Hello, everyone, and welcome to whatever the fuck it is we're doing tonight. Yes, I am starting a little bit early, just because I want to see if we can get a little bit more people together, because I want to do some audience participation, just like everyone's favorite show. Well, no, not my favorite, but one of my favorite shows, and some of my favorite people. Whose line is it anyway? And I want to do this because it's fun. First and foremost, it's fun to free associate, and that's part of what makes this social deprogramming so powerful. Is it is fun, so you're just hanging out and playing a game while you do it, and this is one way in which you can kind of access that. Hello, Dan. How you been? You had a birthday recently. Can you tell us how old you are? Maybe not. Well, we'll see if Dan will cough up his age, because it's his birthday. So everyone out there who may be watching or not watching, who goes back and watches this in a different element of time, since time is all happening simultaneously, it doesn't matter if you see this live or not, because, it's all, jibbly-jubbly, timey-wimey nonsense. So, yes, Tara, thank you, my companion. How's it going, Pepper? Sifu Paul Swearingen. I haven't seen you since high school. How you doing, man? Yeah, no, I'm a Sifu myself. We got a lot to connect on later on. So, it's 6 now. So we got at least 3 people in our audience. That's fine. I'm going to be doing this every day I can. I may not be able to do Friday, but no one gives a fuck. So anyway, right now, our first topic of the night is going to be the hot button topic, one of the hottest, but not the hottest, of gender confusion. So gender confusion is a popular one that's been, bandied about in the news lately, in the mainstream especially, and it's out there to kind of get people fighting over different ideas that they don't really have an idea about, because you can't know what it's like to be a person unless you're actually inside that person, or if you're a person like me, who has a very, very deep and broad sense of empathy, and I'll get into that and how that works in a second, because then I can find people, I can go, okay, here's the thing in my life that I don't know and I don't understand. I can ponder that as long as I want, but I'm not going to truly know what it is until I go to that person or find a person that I connect with and say, hey, I want to know what it's like inside of you. I want to know what brought you to this place, from that small little, fetus in the beginning to you making this monumental decision to perhaps even change and modify your entire body. What triggers someone to do that? Surely it's not one thing in their life that they just one day wake up and go like, yep, I'm going to do that. I'm going to completely mutilate and change my body because I'm so uncomfortable wearing this form, And really you have to understand that these forms we wear, like inside, we're all the same. Like everything that's out here is different and unique, but what's inside you can never know. It's like looking at the outside of an iceberg and knowing there's a whole world in there that you don't understand until you reach out to someone. And if there's one thing that I've learned in my life, it's that I don't know anything until I explore it personally. So even when I've reached out to someone, I don't fully understand who they are until I've reflected enough on who they are. So you really have to become a friend to someone to really understand that path. And I've met several people now who are dear, dear friends and have been for a while, for a few years now, who are themselves transgendered and have gone through their full modification processes to have that. I know one who's female who actually posed in Playboy, I believe in the 80s. Her name is Heather Onishi, and she's amazing. Google her, I'm sure she'll come up. And then another is my dear friend Zonic, who's like the brother I never had, and we can play video games and talk about, sex and sexuality openly without all the, penis weirdness that happens between, straight people who haven't been both genders. And from both of those people, I've come to understand so many things about the concept of gender, and that on the inside, regardless of what we have on the outside, we are completely genderless. And this is just a filter, a place to start. It's from which we see and experience everything. And the rest that comes in related to gender is all social programming and social roles, so your social roles and social programming are often invisible to you, even though you can reflect and say, well, I'm a product of how I was raised and, the things that I've done in life and the thoughts that I've had. But what does that really mean? Well, it means that everyone's gone through a different experience. Everyone has parents that they are a product of, either through ultimately through rebellion or through adoption or adaptation. All those things happen with our parents, and who they are pushes us to become who we are. And when our parents reject us, then we end up splitting away from them and developing our own tribe. And that's what it's all about, is different tribes. So, I've been working with a dear friend who herself is pansexual. And I had heard that term. I had met a couple people who identified as pan, but I'd never really explored it for myself. It was too scary to look at, because it's like all the things, right? It's all the fucking things. And that's the scariest thing out there, is all the fucking things, because you don't know what's out there. None of us do. And that's really what being pansexual is about, I found. It doesn't have necessarily anything to do with sex and orgasm itself. It's being open to everything that the universe, the cosmos, God, whatever you want to call it, has to offer us as experience. And then being allowed to, as a sovereign being, to make a decision then if that's what you want to continue to explore, and then to explore what you want to explore when you explore. And that's when I realized that she had just basically provided the map and the compass to everything that I was, which is exactly that. I'm open to all experiences. That doesn't mean I want to go straight on to 8 guys below 9 guys, but from here I can reason where I want to go and be completely open to it, right? And you can too. You don't have to be a product of your social programming. And that's why I want to help you guys. I don't want to change who you are. You're going to change who you are throughout your entire life, whether you like it or not. That's just life, right? So that's what the Hark therapy is all about. It's about like getting into these archetypes. Like you can hear it in my voice. It's changing as I hone it against, this medium and speak with you, even though you're there in a different form. Yeah, exactly. Trey, see, there are other people who experience this and understand it. If you think of yourself as a cherubic, genderless, androgynous, cute little angel on the inside, who's just looking out through this giant golem-like homunculus that it drives by pulling bits and pieces of the brain. Has anyone seen the Pickle Rick episode of Rick and Morty? Like, fuck yeah, that's exactly who we are. That pickle is the bacteria, that single-celled organism that we used to be billions of years ago, that we modified and fought and conquered our way to get to the top and to become the alpha thinkers as far as we know, because all animals are icebergs too. They're aliens. We live in a swarm of aliens, right? And whether it's our own people that we can't understand, or the cat or the dog or the dolphin, they all have that cherubic angel inside of them that is completely innocent and free, and everything else is a filter through which they experience and perceive reality. So go out and find all that. Go out and explore. Be pan. Don't be afraid of like all the things. Just be open to learning. You don't have to go do it right away. Go and talk to people. Go interview people. Be a fucking scientist again, for Christ's sakes. Go explore this world. Don't just say, oh, this is it. Yeah, no, I go to work and I pay bills and I survive and I raise my kids and I feel bad all the time about, do people see that I'm a good parent? I'm putting in so much effort and I'm so fucking tired and no one seems to care and no one seems to care and no one seems to care and I'm so alone. But you're not. You're not alone, I'm here and I'm talking to you, So there's one person right there that cares about you. Yeah, Trey fucking Tilly. Pickle Rick, ladies and gentlemen, Pickle Rick, Kevin Godet, I love you too. Yes, sir, very much so. All of you, Elisa, where do you live now? Just tell me, everyone. I want to meet everyone, right? You're not alone. I spent my life alone as an only child, being inside my head. And this is the inside of my head beginning to come out and show you, or attempt to broadcast what I am on the inside. So think of this as my fucking coming out party. Yeah, everyone pop a fucking cork. Go drink some wine. Go foshing. get the beer and start singing a fancy German song, and you know, give a war cry and a yodel. You know, whatever you want to do to express yourself, whatever's funny and fun to you, go express. So with that said, I want to play with the audience. Anyone who's paying attention, anyone who wants to join in, this is how it works. I'm going to use I'm going to pick a term, that's going to be the category, and then you guys can throw out, based on that category, something for me to associate with, and then I'll see if I can act it out here. Whose line is it anyway? In my primitive expression. Again, primitive expression, and that's okay, because everything we learn starts out primitively, correct? Yes? Yes. Thank you, Tara. Tara is one of my favorite people in all creation, and hopefully I'm going to have Tara on very soon as a special guest to interview live. And I say, why the fuck not? Why aren't we doing this? We have all the tools that our forefathers had to be the good morning Vietnam to each other, to put out that war cry, that hail to each other and say, hey, I'm a bard too. I have a poetic soul inside of me too. You do. I know, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to wake it up. I'm trying to use my voice as a tool to wake you up. All right? So if you hear me and you want to play along, let's play it fucking along. Good. That's exactly what I see, Kevin, or exactly what I want to see. And I do see that in your expressions. So play along with me, okay? The category is disgust. Got it? Everyone got it? Oh, God, sorry. No, I was thinking about racism. Okay, so anyone, what do you want to talk about? Disgust? Anything that disgusts you. What disgusts you more than anything? Because disgust is one of the most powerful elements of social programming. If you go around the world and you look at every tribe, well, every tribe is different. There's a tribe in the Amazon that believe the most disgusting thing on the planet is anything that's food-like and shaped like a vagina, right? And you're not allowed to eat it because if you eat vagina-shaped foods, then you feel all horny and you want to fuck everything, right? I'm not kidding you. This is absolutely true, right? You can look it up. Right? So everywhere you go, people have the different things. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's disgusting. Is it? What are you thinking about that's disgusting? What's disgusting to you? You know, because it's a little different to everyone. But I know there's a lot of things that we share in common that we're disgusted by. Ignorance. Ignorance disgusts us. All right. Okay, let me play with that trade. Thank you very much for throwing it to me. Ignorance. Right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Fuck the Mexicans. Go back to your country. Right. You know, I went that direction with it because it's the easiest way. Right. So, ignorance. Ignorance can feel very disgusting. Right? But isn't it true that we're all ignorant of something? Isn't it true that in an infinite universe, there's infinite things that we don't know? And I have to be honest with myself. Anything that I know today, there was a time when I did not know what that thing was until I took the will to go and learn it myself. Now, not everyone has that will because we're all in that fucking survivalist mode, right? Trying to go through and follow the cycles and, you know, live up to our parents' expectations and anyone else and fuck, right? Yes, exactly. People who eat on the subway. I don't know what I was channeling there, but I think I just like swallowed Cthulhu. So, you know, I'm ignorant of who you are on the inside, even though we connect, you and I, Trey. And we know on those levels in which we connect, because we've been talking for a little while now. There's a lot you don't know about inside of me and a lot I don't know about inside of you. I haven't even heard your voice. You've heard mine, you know. So I'm ignorant of you, and yet you don't find me disgusting, do you? Right? So that's how we dispel our disgust of ignorance, right? And if you can't do it that way, if that didn't hit home for you, let's just go back to Socrates. you know, who the Oracle at Delphi said was the most brilliant man in the land. What did he say? I know nothing. I know nothing, because infinite everything equals nothing. Everything equals zero when you get right down to it, you know? When you bring yourself all the way back to pure innocence, that pure observer that's looking out through the windows, that princess in the castle, where is she? Where did she go? That little spark inside you. Can you find her? Or are you going to run into Toad? I don't know. Take some mushrooms and find out. I bet you'll find the path, right? So that's going to be the first night. That gives you an idea of what this is and what we're going to do. We're going to be doing every night at 6. Bring your friends. Eat your TV dinners. Pat your dogs. Kick your cats. No, don't do that. I love cats. I've got so many cats. I've had like 23 cats in my life, and even right now I'm juggling 4. I mean, not like literal cat juggling, not like this, because we know that is like the worst thing that's out there. That is the thing that disgusts me more than anything, is cat juggling, right? Rolling them and rubbing their bellies against their will, yes, I'm very much into that. So, and that probably disgusts you too. Anyone else want to play? If not, I'll see you again at 6 p.m. Michelle, I love you. You're beautiful. Please go back and watch from the beginning. Please watch all the other videos if you can. Does anyone know if there's a simple way to convert these into YouTube videos? Anyone? Yes, the jerk, Steve Martin, you know, one of my special spirit guides, right? One of my spirit animals. Yes, yes. One of the, thank you, Kevin. Shall we talk later? Let's talk later. We'll see. Good night, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow at the same time in the hour of the lover. Oh, wait, I was going to do tarot. Tarot read. Who wants to do a tarot read? Bing, bing, bong. Right. Okay, so tarot. Tarot is like the archaic version of HARC therapy, right? It's Rorschach test, but with extra dimensions. Right? So you look at an ink blot. Let's pull one out and see what we get. Oh, can you see it? Yes, that's the card I pulled. The world. And what was I just saying? That everything amounts to nothing, right? Okay, so there are no right or wrong answers in tarot. Okay, it is a psychological tool utilizing picture teaching, picture communication, and color communication, which is, it accesses a different part of the brain than the audio communication. And when you hear audio communication, it goes through that part of your brain that governs your belief systems, and it gets filtered through that. And so if you have old beliefs that you haven't dealt with, then it gets rejected. So through the picture, through the creative side, it comes in through the sides, through the mud gate. Oh, wait, no, that would be a different gate altogether. Yes. So I'll let you guys sort that one out. David, oh God, my brother. David and I have been on so many journeys together for so long. Like, this man has supported me from the beginning of time when I first started stepping out of my martial arts journey into my creative journey. So David, I love you. I salute you, sir. You are a shining light to this shining night. Back to tarot. So let's pull a card. Anyone who wants to have a tarot read? Okay. What I'll do is I'll pull a card and I'll give you a read based on that card. Anyone? Oh, I'll do Trey, since he screamed tarot and he was so excited about it he put a giant exclamation point at the end. At least it's giant in my head. All right. So who is Trey? Oh, Kevin. Kevin's putting his hand up right now. Okay, here we go. This is how I do it, right? This is, you know, I'm just grabbing one out. Ooh. All right. Kevin, what does that picture say to you? Okay, it is the 5 of Pentacles. If you want to go look that up, just think about it, all right? That's the first part. Don't let me cloud what it means to you. Go do a Google search, 5 of Pentacles, tarot, and then you can look directly at that card. Okay, Trey, yours, bam. Ooh. we have the Four of Cups for Mr. Trey Tilley. Please go Google that and ponder you all the colors, what the colors mean, what's happening in the picture, and get back to me, sir. Your face is fat. No, it's not. It's very svelte. It's actually a very nice face, very streamlined. You've done good work on that. Well, after this, right? Like, yeah, don't lie to me, Kevin. You and I both know we do this. We got to keep those cheekbones nice and high, right? Okay. Who did I do last? Kevin? Kevin. Oh, did I do Kevin? Oh, wait, Kevin Goodday. Oh. Join the dance, Kevin. Join the dance. What does that mean to you? Three of Cups. Oh, we're going to get a straight. We're going to get a fucking straight, boys and girls. All right, so Three of Cups, Kevin. And Kevin Corona. Good, sir. You are this. Oh, wow, you got all the cups. What is that? A 7. A 7. Okay, so we got 3, 4 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Kevin Corona, you are 7 of Cups. Okay, ponder this. You know, you got the whole map there, buddy. If you look closely, you know which one this is connected to. It's connected to the 5 of Cups, right? Look at those two. All right, who else? Michelle. Michelle. The Bowman. The Diana. The Wonder Woman. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, and ka-chow. Oh, look at that. You got a Trump. You got yourself a Trump. I don't know if that's a great thing these days, but yes, it's a beautiful thing. 4, number 4. Look at the colors. Go Google it. Go look up that fucking card and get back to me and tell me what you see. And I will work with you. Miss Beautiful. All right. Anyone else? Everyone got their assignments? Fuck, Kevin. Okay, I'm going to say, I'm going to do a ritual. I'm going to do a wizard thing. You know, a wizard thing. I don't have to tell you because I'm a wizard and I just fucking whiz, all right? But on the solar eclipse, I'm doing a whiz for you. I'm going to whiz, all right? Anyone else want to whiz? I'm going to whiz for you, all right? It's somehow this. It's like on command. I'm going to snap and just whiz in your name. I'm going to write your name and whiz. All right. No one else? All right, let's call that good. Everyone got their assignments. We had 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups. We had 4 of Pentacles. We had 7 of Cups and 5 of Cups. And it's at 6, so I'm 6 of Cups. There's a straight. We win. All right. Good night to everyone. I love you. If you want to continue playing the tarot game, contact me. Let me know what your ideas are. No wrong answers, right? It's just the beginning of the game, all right? Anyone have any questions about any of that shit? PM me. You fucking PM me and do it now. Or not all of you at once because I already am like juggling, you know, many cats, right?